Let's have some few words on Rosh Hashanah, with your permission. A little bit about Rosh Hashanah from a different aspect. I'm reading from Pinchas, from Zohar Pinchas, verse 365, Sulam. This section written by Moses. I think it's quite important, so please listen carefully. Amar Raya Memna. Tell us the faithful shepherd. Of course, after the organ and the arteries, the heart arteries, that are like Israel, like the Israelite, and Betzara, they have problem. The soul of the Israelite come from the heart. They have problem. We have to wake up. Bekaneh, Shusot Shofar. What is kaneh? It's the tube of breathing. The tube of breathing. It's called kaneh. Kaneh Shusot Shofar. So, what does that mean? Okay, some people call it hair, passing air or something like that. You know, whatever you breathe, because you have the esophagus, which is called veshet, and you have the tube where you're breathing from, the windpipe. So the windpipe is similar to shofar. When you look at shofar, what is a shofar? Do you mind bringing me a shofar so I can show them? The windpipe is like a shofar. Why? Because other one is safe. It's not moving, right? So as you can see, there is a hole here. There's a hole from the other side. You see that, right? I mean, so basically when you're breathing here in your neck, you have two tunnels. One is for the food, one is for breathing. Okay? So when we are coming to Rosh Hashanah, we have to wake up. Something, here is say, the windpipe. Okay? כי אחרי שכנפי רעל לא תוכל להשקיט הקש של המרה. What is the windpipe is so important? Because when you're breathing, you are removing the anger that comes from the gallbladder. Did you know that your gallbladder can burn the whole body if the windpipe is not being activated? So from here we learn when a person smokes or when a person doesn't bring in to the body the right breathing, then the gallbladder, which is fire, can affect the body. What if you don't have gallbladder? Well, physically you don't have it, but it's still there. ועל כל העורקים של אברי הגוף אותו הרוח, שיוסוד החסדים, שיושב בהם, because the windpipe bring chesed, bring mercy. And this is like shofar. כי שופר הוא סוד בינה. שופר, we look at it like בינה. שכן העמידו, הוושט דומה לעולם הזה. The Zohar said, the esophagus, הוושט, is like this word, which is malchut. That there is food and drink going to the esophagus. But the windpipe is olam haba, is the next word to come. Because it's bina, and there is no food. God forbid if food and water going into the windpipe, it's not healthy, it's dangerous. If you take the esophagus, say the Zohar in 366, it's called veshet, vav, shin, ta, tet. But when you eat too much, the veshet become sin, tet, nun, satan, Satan. Same letter. All what you have to do is take the vav, make it longer. When a person is so busy with stealing, eating, selfish, ולשון שטות, כי זה גרם השטות שלהם שהתערבו בערב רב השותים, שעל תאוותם אכילה ושתייה וגזל וחמאס. When a person get mixed with the wrong people, then food, more drink, more stealing, more take advantage of people, take advantage of poor people because you don't care, because you only work from the esophagus. And that's why the Vav become Nun. They'll become Satan. And for that reason, whenever we eat food and drink, within it there is a mix of that dark Lord. And because there is a mix of that Satan, נתגבר על כל האיברים. That's why it starts to take over the organs, because we're injecting negativity. And then for 365 days, it tries to control your body, because the numerical value of Shin Tet Nun is 359, but you don't say Satan, you say As-Satan. So 359 becomes 364. One day that is not allowed to bother you is when? Yom Kippur. That's it. The 364 days of the year is there, if you let them in. Because there is no food on Yom Kippur. You may say, what about Tisha B'Av? Well, Tisha B'Av is different. You don't eat there because that's his day. It's his birthday. Not his birthday, I mean, that's the day he liked to bother, because at that day the Messiah was supposed to appear. So, Yom Kippur, וכאין הקנה של הריאה. Yom Kippurim is like the windpipe. והוא ו' בן י' ק' מן בינה, בשבילו האמינו בעליהם בשעה, הוא רואה קנה בחלום, זוכה לחוכמה. For that reason, whoever dream about windpipe or any pipe, we know that the wisdom coming their way. For that reason, we have to wake up the shofar at this day, because like a windpipe to remind us, there is Olam Haba. There is the next world to come. And how is it work? אם ההילאה היא תקיעה מצד אברהם. When you want to connect to the mother Bina, is תקיעה. Tekiah is the long voice, just the beginning of the voice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it while I'm sitting, even I'm not supposed to do it while I'm sitting, but for the video it will be more comfortable. So when you hear the sound, which is long, it's more chesed. That's come from Abraham. So when you hear just flat, simple, chesed, more mercy. שהוא חסד. שברים, מצד יצחק שהוא גבורה. When you hear שברים, okay, you're going to hear it like 3 broken sounds, so it will be like so 3 like that, that's גבורה. תרועה מצד יעקב שהוא תפארת. When you take תרועה, that's from Yaakov, it's still breaking the judgment, but it's different, so it will sound more many broken pieces. So it's about 9 to 12 pieces like that, so that's called teruah, which is Yaakov. And all of this, if you look at it, one called shvarim, one called Tru'ah, one called Tki'ah. And this is Kesher. Because the code word Kuf is for Teki'ah, Shin is for Shvarim, Resh is for Teruah. And when we do that, we have Kesher. Kesher means connection. We want to connect. כי אין קול יכול לצאת מן הגוף לחוץ, אלא מן הפה. A voice cannot come out of the body, a voice of talking, or a voice of conversation, or a voice of singing, or just with the mouth. I'm talking about a voice that you can control. אף כך אין להפריש השכינה, מן הקדוש ברוך הוא דבר בו כל השם חוצף להבות אש. לוקחים שופר לעורר בו תרועה ותקיעה, שהם דין קשה ברחמים. So what are we doing? We're mixing judgment and mercy. Why? כי תרועה היא דין קשה. תרועה is a harsh judgment. ותקיעה היא רחמים, and תקיעה is mercy. ושברים, תקיעה היא דין רפה. And שברים, you know, in the beginning, the shvarim is more din rafeh. is not as harsh as judgment as תרועה. כי שברים הוא דין רפה, ותקיעה היא רחמים, and תקיעה it's still mercy. ואז מתעוררים כך למעלה להתערב זה בזה דין ברחמים ורחמים בדין. And what happened in heaven? We are now mixing mercy with judgment. And through this, by doing that, we are taking the judgment and we are sweetening the judgment. Because what is Rosh Hashanah all about, Yom Kippur? These 10 days, people have to take it seriously. Whoever can afford not to work and take this 10 days off and just focus on your spirituality, of course, do it. But whoever need to work, you need to work. I understand that. Not everybody can afford to do that. But what is the message here? What do we need to learn from that? To mix the mercy with judgment. Well, when you hear the shofar, when you hear the tekiah, the first tekiah of Rosh Hashanah, you have to take it seriously. You have to stand up, close your eyes, and understand that this is a second chance. If you made it to Rosh Hashanah, that means God believes in you. God wants to give you a second chance. God wants you to stay alive. God wants you to make it. That's really what it's all about. God wants you to make it. So you come and you do the tekiah, or you hear the tekiah. More important to hear than doing it yourself. When you hear it, now there is the opening the door of mercy. Then you have shvarim, and you have teruah. Two types of judgment. Think about all the time you were judging, all the time you were jealous, all the time you were angry, all the time you were screaming, all the time you feel shame and you make people feel ashamed, insult them. There's shvarim teruah. Then you close it with tekiah. Every set of blowing starts with tekiah and end up with tekiah. It's almost like you're wrapping everything with mercy. And inside you have the issue that we have to fix. Now, don't be busy how the divine will judge you, or God will judge you. This is not so much your business. But be busy more of commitment to yourself to change. It's not commitment to God. It's not commitment to your family. It's some type of commitment for yourself to become better. To become better. We all want to become better, but we all struggle to make the first step to become better. Whatever rage is the issue, jealousy, lust, addiction, everybody has different issues. We came to this world different from one another, but we need to improve. So when we receive all the gift that we want to receive, we will not feel ashamed. We want to feel proud and earning all those gifts that we're going to receive this year. All the millions of dollars that it's yours. It's yours to claim, it's yours to receive. But do you have room for that? Room in your mind? Is your mind capable of thinking about all this success? All the love that meant to be yours this year? Is your mind open for that? All the health, all the fun, all the happiest moment. It's all part of your life. Now, if it's going to be yours or not, that has to be about the work that you're doing. Rosh Hashanah is a serious holiday. Yom Kippur is another serious holiday. Take it seriously. Take it seriously. But it's not just about the blowing of the shofar and the pray. The blowing of the shofar is a tool. The prayer is another tool. The reading of the Torah is another tool. Those are tools to help you. But if you come to Rosh Hashanah just to hear the shofar, just to pray, just to hear the Torah, it's good. And have some family dinner, it's a wonderful thing. But if you come there to say, I want more for my life, I want more. I'm not looking to be giving more. I'm looking to want more. Because the force that want to give you, it's already accessible, it's available. They're waiting for your order. It's almost like you go online and you try to order food from a restaurant, but you never order the food from the restaurant. If that food does not arrive to your door, does that mean the restaurant have some issue with you? Or you just forget to order? Think about it. And when we talk about removal of judgment, I'm going to share with you a story about the famous Hillel. It's in Masechet Shabbat, in the section of Masechet Shabbat, in the Talmud in Shabbat. There is a section about Hillel, and forgive me if I don't give you the whole details. It was a bet between few wicked, evil people in a bar 2,000 years ago. Yes, they used to have bar then. And they say whoever going to make Hillel angry will receive 10 gold coin. Somebody will volunteer for that. And you leave the place of work, because then 10 gold coin at that time was a lot of money. It was like a salary for a year and a half. So that gentleman quit his job, preparing to get to Hillel to upset him. What he did, he went to Hillel before he going to the shower and the mikveh of Erev Shabbat. And normally that's the time for a rabbi, a Kabbalist, a sage, a Talmid Chacham. It's a moment of meditation, moment of taking a shower. You need at least good 20 minutes for preparation. And usually it's before the Sabbath. So you have to go after this to Mincha and Arvit and pray and food and dinner, family. So Hillel is in the shower. That wicked person is screaming, "Where is Hillel? Where is Hillel?" Hillel wrapped himself in towel and come outside. I said, "Did you call my name?" I said, "Yes, you are the famous Hillel, the most famous rabbi into the Israelite." I said, "Yeah, that's my name." He said, "I have a lot of questions I want to ask you." He thought he would upset him by saying a lot of questions, and he would tell him, "Well, we have no time." I said, "Please, ask." So I want to ask you why the people who live in the desert has a flat feet. And Hillel, very nice way, said, "Well, they live in the desert. God created this way so they can walk in the dirt and sand." He says, "That satisfied you." The gentleman was shocked that he answered it. So he went to the shower. He screamed again after 2 minutes, "Mikan Hillel, Mikan Hillel." Where is Hillel? Hillel come out again. "Yes, my dear student, my dear friend, what can I help you?" Why the people in Babylonia, in Iraq, has a head which is pointy? I said, "Well, because God created them this way, because the sun is hard there, and God want to make sure that they don't get hurt very bad. Are you happy?" The guy was shocked again. He got to the shower. And this keep going. He bothered Hillel. He ran out of question. In the end, the wicked man said to Hillel, "Are you the famous Hillel that everybody say that you're full of mercy and full of kindness and full of love? I can't believe that you are the cause that I lost the place of work and I lost 10 gold coin because of you. Because I bet that I can make you angry and I will win 10 gold coin." Hillel look at his eyes and say, "It's better. It's better. It's better that you lose your job, 10 gold coin, and Hillel will not lose his temper. Because if Hillel loses his temper, this whole world will collapse." Right now we are in a time, people looking for a leader, but people also don't want to believe in anybody. You hear everybody say, "I wish we had leader like 40 years ago." There is a lot of great people around that can lead you into a better life, can lead me into a better life, can lead us into a better life. But we don't give them a chance. Once somebody been chosen to be a leader, everybody starts speaking against them. And it's so fast because there is TV, there is radio, there is media. So fast. He doesn't even get a chance to make it. And we need to understand, leader is the one who's going to take us into a better place. Better place where we all can make it in a better way. Hillel is with us. Like Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai is with us. All of those souls are interbody of the sages of our time. Once you find one that you believe in, you hold them like you found a diamond. You never let them go. Never let them go. Because those people meant to bring change into your life. And if you're going to keep judging them and waiting for some 10 gold coin to come into your pocket, no good. No good. And I just hope with this story, we can enter Rosh Hashanah in a super positive way. Shana Tova, and hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.